Hello, I heard everyone here for more Pokemon Fire Red, Husbando, Nuzlocke, Randomizer. We're doing something, looking for somebody's daughter. If there's something new here, we can catch it. And I also should heal Noah. Hey you. Hi Pokemon. Lostelle, that's right. Please help. A scary Pokemon appeared there a little while ago. It kept scaring. It made Lostelle scared. I'm too scared, but I want to go scared. Oh, here it comes again. It's scaring me. I want Daddy. Can I catch it? Are you a male something? Oh, that was so scary. Thank you. Lostelle came to pick up some berries. You can have this. Yappa. Yappa. So you rescued Lostelle? How can I thank you? Lostelle, darling, forgive me. Daddy didn't know you were scared and in trouble. It's okay, Daddy. I got to be friends with Kari. You know, you've been fantastic. I want to give you this. Oh, cool. Another moonstone. Well, there you have it. I'm finished with the job. We should head back to Kanto. Well, Celia, I'll be seeing you again. Kari, I'm really sorry that we sent you off alone today. I promise I will show you around these islands sometime. You know, his office was. Bill, why did you want me to come here? It wasn't that a long cruise. My buddy Celio seemed to enjoy your company. I barely looked at him. Well, we gotta get Kazuichi. Put no one here for a second. Was it time for Vermilion Giovanni now? We'll see. Oh yeah, I could put a repel up. Oh, so I don't want freaking Kazuichi in the front. It's scary for him up there. Oh yeah, I never checked in with that guy that was looking at my fossil. I guess I'll go do that real quick before. Well, I'm here. Let me see if I can actually get into the gym right now. Gym leader's returned. Yeah. And then is it just Giovanni in here, or is there an actual? Whoops. Are there actual trainers here? Yeah, it seems like a legit gym. Alright, I'm gonna check the fossil guy real quick to see if anything's come out of that. I love the lights being on inside the houses. Oh yeah, I can't surf. God damn it. Come on back, Kazu.
How annoying!
You late. Where were you? Your fossil's back to life. It was overnight, I think. You wanna give it? Yeah, let's see what you are. Female special Persian, I cannot use you. Nice to know what it is, I guess. Man, how many Pokemon would I have right now if I could just catch all the genders? Go see what's happening in Viridian. You must be running out of steam by now. What do you mean I just got here? Oh, you know rocks? That's not good. It's fine, we got defense. That's very funny. I love that a lot. Dragon Breath. Paralyzed. Stamina. Boomerang. My defense can't go higher. Come on, that. Ooh. Gotta remember crits, man. Oh, go. Oh, go. You go. Pokemon and I, we make wonderful music together. I wonder what level Giovanni's Pokemon are. I think it was level 47. That was Blaine's max Pokemon. 49, 51 should be the range for Giovanni, probably. Which my Pokemon should be okay for. They're pretty tough cookies. Just gotta get Noah and Fabian up a bit. I love how aggressive it looks. The Pokemon will cower at the crack of my whip. Flame Burst, uh-oh. It's fine. We got stamina. Ooh, Dreadnought, you're new. Hello, friend. Oh, man. So I guess it's just Giovanni. I think I'm gonna try and get everyone up a level except for Gumshoe. Gumshoe, take a well-deserved break as we surf around. I think it would be best to train in the Pokemon Mansion. And I could also search for a shelter while I'm there.
2 hours later.
Hey, I stopped recording for a moment as I was just doing some lame old grinding, and I found male shelter for out and all trouble. Oh, it was so close. Be our new best friend. Yay. Can't wait to draw a shelter. Little goofy guy. It is encased in a shell that is harder than diamond. Inside, however, it is surprisingly tender. Who's got a hard exterior but tender interior? I know I've got plenty of husbandos that could fit that description. Let's see what we get. Doofenshmirtz. I love that. You know what, I'm just gonna put doof. I don't want to spell out Doofenshmirtz. I don't think it would fit. And then we'll get a nice, beautiful drawing of Shelder Doofenshmirtz. That'll be kind of hard. Doofenshmirtz's most iconic feature is like his triangle head. He's serious. Aroma Veil protects against mental problems. Doof really needs that.
The reason's unimportant. It was part of a different emotionally scarring backstory. I'm not getting into regardless.
And then do you need a water stone to evolve? Or is it just by leveling? Either way, I don't plan on using you, because then I'd have to level you up. But a water type would be nice. Just not right now. But let's go ahead and draw. Doing our best for Shelder Doofenshmirtz. Start with how his head is just kind of like peeking out like that. And then we got shell body, and then like tail and tongue, the spikes. I suppose that's Shelder enough. I do need a bit more space for his eyes, I think. Eyes. Color in the blackness here. Dark purple eye bags. The outline of Doofenshmirtz's pineapple hair. Yeah, it should be good. You know what? I think we can. In fact, I will add a long nose to Shelder. There's no reason that I can't. It'll really add to the Doofenshmirtz of it. The problem is I don't know what color I would make it. Like, it would be weird for him to just have a flesh-colored nose, but I guess. Yup. He looks so silly. I think that's Doofenshmirtz. I mean, I would like to add his white lab coat, but I don't know if I'm capable of doing that. We'll give him his lab coat here. Yep. That works. Back to my regularly scheduled training.
3 hours later.
Alright, we are done with our little mini grind session. Everyone's at least 45. And no higher than 48. Hopefully, that won't be awful. I feel like we'll be okay, but there's only one way to find out. Welcome to my hideout. It shall be so until I can restore Team Rocket to its former glory. But you have found me again, so be it. This time I'm not holding back. Once more you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. Oh boy. And let it be known that every time I do a Nuzlocke on my own, I always die to the 8th gym leader. Hope to break that streak, and it'll be the farthest I've ever gotten in the Nuzlocke. I could actually face the Elite Four. It'll be crazy. You know, I could just take this time, like, since he's just got a little... Oh, never mind. I was gonna do Home Claws a bunch of times, and like maybe I could just sweep the rest of his team with a super powered up. Oh, hello, Dreadnought. Just super powered up Karma. But that's fine. I'll just keep Night Slashing. Ooh, okay. Don't want to keep Karma in there. Not the double kicks, please. Oh God. Ooh. Ooh, that was scary.
Oh, the itty-bitty mouse wanna roar?
And then we'll send in... We're not really great with the water dudes. Yeah, he's like water and fighting. Or he's got fighting moves, so I'll send in Fabian. And then we'll boost our defense. Aw, yeah. Bug Buzz. Oh, okay. Oh! I'm so glad you got a Pokia. Great. Great news. And we got crit. I'll keep Fabian in for now. Sand Tomb. Okay. Now he can't move, but it's fine because we were so defensive. We'll kill this Palkia before it does anything horrible. And I feel like this must be a Kangaskhan or something. I don't know. Would Kangaskhan kind of have those moves? I feel like that's more likely than Palkia using that. No Water Pulse or Dragon Claw or anything. Shadow Ball. Oh, yeah, that checks out. Let me try some Leech Fangs to heal up a bit. My accuracy. At the very least, Fabian can survive until the Sand Tomb stops, because it only lasts 2 to 5 turns, right? It'll stop soon. Yeah, it can hardly do anything to Fabian. So we should be okay. God, I can't hit anything. Okay, we're freed. We'll get him out of there. Let's do Deke. I'll try Revenge. Yeah, Mud Slap. Hit the Palkia. Hit the... yeah. Deke knows what's up. Okay. Manglehorn just doesn't have... oh, Earthquake! Oh no, that could be really bad. The big problem is that Deke is stuck here for a while and I can't switch him out until things. But it's fine, we should be able to kill. Let's just do some aerial lacing. Ooh! Tank it, Deke! Oh, he's gone!
Did you see that ferocious beast?
Oh, Deke, I'm sorry. Let's have Noah go in fresh, actually, because Noah's not really good at being swapped into because his defense and special defense are really low.
Sports, not my forte, remember?
Let's just headbutt. Oh, fuck. You got Earthquake, and you're gonna use it, of course. Just get him. Okay, cool. Alright, still got 3 Pokemon left. Dreadnought. We'll have water, that'll probably kill Noah. Damn, our team is so weak to water. Gumshoe could take a bit of water because his special defense is pretty good. Yeah, 89's not bad. Ken, not as good. Karma's gonna die. Fabian's low. I'm worried about sending Gumshoe in too soon to get attacks because he's got 2 Pokemon left after Dreadnought. And if there's something scary, I'll want Gumshoe to be as healthy as he can be for it. Do I take the chance of, like, sending Gumshoe out now and hoping no one else will die? Or do I just keep going with Noah until bad things happen to him? And he could still have Salamence. It's tough. I think I'm gonna have Noah fight to the death so I can get a clean switch in for Gumshoe. Because I don't know what to expect for his next Pokemon. And I'd rather protect what really needs to be protected. I'm sorry, Noah, but maybe you'll be fine. Who knows?
It's all downhill from here, honey.
Maybe I should just go all the way in with Flare Blitz. Headbutt's yellow, which I think means resist, and then fire is like yellow and orange, which I feel like might mean quad resist. So I don't know, like what if I Flare Blitz, take the recoil damage, and then Noah dies to something that maybe he could have lived to if I hadn't done the recoil damage. If I go first, if I'm faster than him, which isn't unlikely, we could try to flinch him. I think I'll go with headbutt. I feel like that's the safest thing to do. Flinch him. Oh wow, that really does nothing. Ooh, you got Earthquake too! Oh no, that's really bad.
Come die with us.
Oh, that's really bad. Okay, I gotta reassess then. Because frickin' none of you guys are gonna handle Earthquake real well. I mean, Fabian could handle... I think Bug resists ground, and he's got good defense. Is he half steel? If it's half steel, then strength would be super effective. I feel like Gumshoe can kill him in 1 hit, so that should be the best option. Okay, yes, it is. Okay, get him out of here. All right, 2 more Pokemon. Well, I am glad I did not send Gumshoe out to take a frickin' Earthquake. Okay, and then we got Psychic here. Ken, how's your special defense isn't great. But you are nice and healthy right now. I think I should switch now so that Gumshoe's completely healthy for whatever last Pokemon he's got. Because Gumshoe can more or less handle anything. And then frickin' Hatchrim's, all of his Pokemon got Earthquake. Okay, but Ken's got big defense. That was a crit attack. So it'll be okay. Let's just do rock tombs. We can't dig when he's doing earthquake. Rock tomb, all you can, Ken. Okay, not bad. Now we're faster than it. I think we'll be able to take one more earthquake. Ken should be able to get it. We're good. We're good. We're good. Yes. Man, if he missed that would have been awful. Alright, last Pokemon. What do we got? Who is it? It's a Spupa. Okay. Level 50 Spupa. You won't have Earthquake, will you? I'm just gonna throw rocks at you and hope we get you out. Get me out of here now, please. Ugh, don't Earthquake me. Don't Earthquake. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. The Earthquake. Aw, Ken. You've been with us since the last massacre. I mean, you weren't there for the massacre, but you were there to provide us comfort during that massacre. Damn, half our Pokemon out. It's fine. Gumshoe, finish it off. But I did it. It wasn't without loss, but I beat the gym leader. Yay! Ha, that was a truly intense fight. You have won. As proof, here's the Earth badge. Also take this TM. Better be Earthquake. After all the times you've used it on me. Yep, that's cool. Thanks, Giovanni. You killed a lot of my Pokemon. Like 8 of them. Take a look at the destruction. And who lives? We still got Karma, Fabian, and then Gumshoe, ever true. But man, lost some good soldiers today. Deke, you were the first to go down. You were trapped in the sand tomb. And I'm sorry I couldn't do anything more for you. Noah, thank you for putting your life on the line, taking the earthquake so that others wouldn't. Ken, thank you for almost ending the fight. You did real good. You also still got quick claw. I'll move items later, it's fine. And then it's just us 3 now. Except not, because we got so many friends here. I'm gonna get in Harley.
It's your favorite naughty coordinator, me.
I freaking love coughing. We would love Doof the Shelter.
Someone needs my help. I feel important.
Then, either Eustace or Kazuichi. That is an obvious choice for me. I just have a bias towards Kazuichi. He's a freaking cutie.
I'm pretty scared.
It is time to sing a song for beating the gym. And then later we will do a quiz. Let's do biggest part of my life. That sounds like a good one. Well, I gotta pick the one with that cacnea. Let's go. I needed something out there. Didn't know what I was missing. Everyone talking about it everywhere. I guess I just wasn't listening. Things are coming together. It's turning out nice. It could have been nicer. So much better, kind of. I've got a brand new life. Everything I wanted, it's everything I needed. It's everything I dreamed about. It's here in my heart, it's deep in my soul. I'm trying to take it out. Never felt so good, felt so right. Knew that it would be the biggest part of my life. Yeah. And one thing fuel in the fire from now until ever after. My only passion, my desire is to be a Pokemon master. Ooh, things are coming together, yahoo! They're turning out nice. Yahoo! It's so much better. Yahoo! I've got a brand new life. Everything I wanted. It's everything I needed. It's everything I dreamed about. It's here in my heart. It's deep in my soul. Never gonna take it out. Never felt so good. Felt so right. I would do it, baby. It's part of my life. Today the world is looking better. That's the way it's meant to be. Yeah. Everybody being all together. It's feeling really good to me. Everyone's dead. No, not everyone, just a lot of them. It's everything I wanted. It's everything I needed. It's everything I dreamed about. It's here in my heart. It's deep in my soul. And I'm gonna take it out. Never felt so good, felt so right. That it would be, but baby, it's part of my life. It's everything I needed, it's everything I dreamed about. It's here in my heart, it's deep in my soul. And I'm gonna take it out. Felt so good, felt so right. Never knew that would be the biggest part of my life. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay, now we do a quiz. And I could go back to the generation quiz, but I really don't want to. I'd rather do another fun Pokemon Sporkle quiz. Kind of want to do like a Pokemon anime quiz. Ultimate Pokemon anime quiz. Probably one of the most difficult quizzes on Pokemon anime you will ever encounter, but have at it. You know what? Sure. In Diamond and Pearl anime, a trainer named Tobias, Tobias defeats Ash in the Lily of the Valley conference using which two legendary mythical Pokemon? Darkrai and Latios, Dialga and Uxie, Cresselia and Celebi, Groudon, Rayquaza. It's wild that Tobias would have access to any of these Pokemon. His aesthetic looks like he would have Darkrai. Latios could fit along with that. It would be weird for him to have like Dialga or Groudon. Like I don't see normal trainers having them because they're much more treated like gods. So definitely either Cresselia and Celebi or Darkrai and Latios. And Darkrai and Latios just makes more sense to me, so I'll go with them. Oh, correct! Yay! Okay, and there's 69 questions, so hefty. We'll try to shoot for the 70 to 80% range. In the Black and White anime, Iris's Axew perfects what move in a battle against Cynthia's Garchomp? Dragon Rush, Dragon Rage, Dragon Pulse, Dragon Claw. Alright, well, Dragon Rage I don't feel like makes sense. Dragon Claw doesn't make sense either. Definitely Dragon Rush or Dragon Pulse. Dragon Pulse, I feel like, I don't know, like that just seems like more of an anime thing, like trying to perfect your aura move in a battle. So I'll just go with Dragon Pulse, I guess. Yeah. Incorrect. It was Dragon Rage. In the X and Y Z anime, during her masterclass semi-final performance, Serena injures her wrist when she falls. Alright, it's a 50-50 shot. Good adventurers go left. Correct! Yay! While doing a one-handed stand, she injured her left wrist. In the Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby anime, which Pokemon does Brock use to save Ash from a surprise attack? Fortress, Mudkip, Onix, Sudowoodo. Not Mudkip. He does get a Fortress. He does have Onix and he does have Sudowoodo, but Sapphire and Ruby. So he would have a Bonsai at that point. So it's either going to be Onix or Fortress. And in Onix, I don't know. Maybe Onix is with his family at that point. I'll go Fortress. Yes! In the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl anime, Cynthia engages in an exhibition match with Rayquaza. Which legendary Pokemon was her opponent using? Giratina, Groudon, Lugia, or Dialga? I still feel like Dialga's too god for someone to have. Groudon also seems like too god for someone to have. And like, while it makes sense, like, Rare using Rayquaza, they should be using another... They could use another Hoenn legendary. That feels too Hoenn for Diamond and Pearl. And if it's Diamond and Pearl, Giratina seems like a good shot. Lugia feels weird to throw in, so I'll try Giratina. Even though Giratina feels kind of weird, but it feels less weird than Dialga. And like, I could kind of see Lugia, but I'll try Giratina. Incorrect. It was Groupon. Fair enough. Which admin from Sapphire and Ruby games makes an appearance in the Pokemon anime? Admin. Shelly, Courtney, Tabitha, Matt. Alright, well I know Shelly and Tabitha are both in the anime because of the quiz that we did. Shelly just feels more important. Like, Tabitha just looked like a normal guy. Well, Shelly, she seemed high ranking. I don't know. I'll put Shelly in. Yay! In the opening sequence in Pokemon Adventures in the Orange Islands, Ash, Misty, and Tracy can be seen riding which water? Lapras, I'm pretty sure. Definitely not. Yeah, definitely not any of those. It's Lapras. Yeah, correct. In Pokemon Journeys, which of the legendary hounds does Ash encounter when he gets lost in the slumbering weald? I'll go with Zacian, because Zacian haunts me. Yeah! Alright, in the final battle for Kalos, which character sacrifices himself to take back Lumiose Tower from Team Flare, saving Ash and his friends? I don't feel like it would be Malva, and I don't know who these other three are, unless if this is Steven, the champion of Hoenn. Clembit just feels like too silly of a name, but Elaine sounds cool, so we'll go with Elaine. Damn it. It was Clembit. Sorry, Clembit. Or however you pronounce your name. Oh, Clembot. Okay. That makes so much sense. I was picturing Clembit as a person, but seeing Clement and like, oh, it's a robot. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. In Pokemon Journeys, Leon and Lance have a match to decide who is the #1 trainer in the world. During their Dynamax turns, Lance's Gyarados used the 3 max moves listed and the options below. Oh boy, what is the order they were used in? Well, I think it would make sense to use Max Guard first, because you want to first build up your defenses. But then the only problem with that is that Max Guard, this is the only time it shows up first. Well, Max Geyser shows up first twice, which makes me think that maybe Max Geyser would be the first one to go. Okay, you first start with a big attack, then you guard, then you attack again. Let's try this one. Incorrect. Max Geyser, Max Strike, Max Guard. Alright. In the X and Y Holiday Special, what is Grace's reasoning behind the performance dress she gifted Serena? Grace picked the dress she didn't like. It's pink, and she knows Serena loves pink. The bow matches Fennekin's tail. It used to be Grace's dress, and now she's passing it on to Serena so she can pursue her dreams. I don't know who Grace is. If I had any context of Grace's personality, that would help me know whether or not she would do something a little bitchy, like, I don't really like this dress here, just take it. I'm gonna go with a more positive option. This one feels shallow. This one, like, it feels like the most Pokemon, but because it feels like the most Pokemon and like the most, like, is it leading me astray? It's a holiday episode, so you think there'd be something real sweet about it. I feel like I would regret not picking this more if I'm wrong by picking Fennekin's tail. But if I pick this and it's wrong, it's like, well, okay, I tried. Again, it just feels too right to be right. But I'll try. Yeah. Serena hates the clothes her mother picks out for her, so Grace decides to pick the dress she didn't like. Well, it was the one I read off right away. 5 legendary mythical Pokemon appear in Giratina and the Sky Warrior. Shaman, Giratina, Palkia, Dialga, and who else? Regigigas. I remember him emerging. Correct! Is there causing an avalanche and Regigigas wakes up? In Pokemon Journeys, before Go meets Scorbunny, which Pokemon does he want to be his first Pokemon? Who's Go? Bulbasaur, Pikachu, Mew, or Sobble? Isn't it like Ash's thing that he was like intending to get a Squirtle before he ended up with Pikachu? It'd be kind of funny if Go was like, I also want the water starter. Oh, well, I guess I'll have Score Bunny instead. I don't see it being Mew. That would be weird. You're asking for a bit too much there, Go. I'll try Sobble. Incorrect. Yeah. He was lucky enough to catch sight of the mythical Pokemon Mew. Since then, he wanted Mew to be his first Pokemon partner. You asked for too much, Go! In Pokemon X, Y, and Z, episode 13, Elaine's Charizard has a new moveset than it did in the specials. What additional move did it learn? Steel Wing seems like a good move to learn. No. Steel Wing was replaced with Thunder Punch, which Sword and Shield game OST is played during Gigantamax Crisis, Marnie's theme, Eternatus theme, Gym Leader theme, Hops theme. Alright, well, it's a Crisis, so probably not Hops theme. Gym Leader theme is super hype. I mean, Eternatus sounds epic. I don't remember how Marnie's theme went. I'll go with Eternatus is a gym leader. We're getting too much wrong. In the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime, because it keeps giving me the new shit. Give me some old stuff. In Pokemon Sun and Moon anime, which Pokemon did Lucamine evolve without Lily's consent? Lilligant, Clefable, Snowy, Milotic. Who's Snowy? I kind of want to say Snowy, because it just sticks out the most. It's the odd one out. Evolving Clefable from Clefairy. Fable is originally Lily's childhood companion. In Pokemon Battle Frontier, who is Pike Queen Lucy's staple Pokemon? I don't remember who you are. Survivor is Jessie's thing, so it could be Zangoose. Maybe they had a little fight thing there. Ariados Harley has. Either Blaziken or Zangoose. Zangoose. Nope, it's Survivor, dang it. What did Malo and Lana nickname the Drampa who lives in Melee Forest? Grandpa Dragon, Grandpa Forest, the Forest Guardian, Guardian Grandpa. I like Grandpa Forest. Yay, finally! Which of these Pokemon is caught pretending to be Ho-Oh? Skarmory, Fearow, Braviary, Pidgeot. I feel like Pidgeot or Fearow would be the best at pretending to be Ho-Oh. I feel like pretending to be Ho-Oh is more Fearow coded than Pidgeot coded. You know, so they kind of got similar beak things going on, so I'll try Fearow. Yes! In Sapphire and Ruby anime, during the Kanto Grand Festival, Drew begins to doubt which of his Pokemon, Flygon, Roserade, Absol, or Masquerain. Masquerain is the most doubtful Pokemon out of these. I'll try Masquerain. I don't remember your arc, Drew. He scolds his Absol because he feels his Pokemon is not doing enough, when in reality, Absol is new to the team and does not have the experience Drew's other Pokemon do. Aww. During a festival in Sapphire and Ruby anime, it is revealed that James has always wanted to meet which Pokemon? Altaria, Spindo, Chimecho? During a festival, it must be Chimecho, because yeah, he's fucking in love with Chimecho. He loves it. In Pokemon Journeys, which of these Pokemon is Riolu's sworn rival? Hawlucha, Grapploct, Hitmontop, Machamp. Feeling either Hawlucha or maybe Hitmontop. Machamp feels too big for Riolu, but maybe that's part of the point. Grapploct feels too weird to be a sworn rival. Let's do Hawlucha, because he's cool and new. Yeah, I figured it would be wrong. Grapploct, okay. When Ash's Lycanroc defeats Gladian's, how does Gladian's Lycanroc congratulate it? Pats it on the head, nudges it with his nose, gives it a hug. It doesn't! I think Gladian's Lycanroc is a good sport. I think nudges it with its nose feels the most appropriate. Pats on the head and gives a hug. It just doesn't feel right, but I don't know, giving it a pat on the head, okay. In the X and YZ anime, during the final battle of Kalos, Stephen Stone can be seen back to back with which trainer? Elaine, Ash, Sycamore, or Diantha? Diantha just feels like a great paired up with Steven. I just think that's the coolest. Yeah! In the Sun and Moon anime, when Tapu Koko accidentally sends Ash and Pikachu back in time, they meet the younger version of which character? Hala, Guzma, Kukui, or Hao? Well, Hao's already a baby, so it doesn't seem... I feel like Kukui, they do the seeing Oak in the past, but with Kukui. Either that or Hala. I feel like it's... Well, I'll go with Kukui, though. Yeah, it's Kukui! In the Pokemon Black and White anime, Cynthia assists Ash and his friends in researching which mythical Pokemon? Victini, Keldeo, Kyurem, Meloetta. I don't think it's Kyurem. I could really see it being any of those three, but I'm gonna knock out Keldeo for now. I don't know, I feel like Victini's just like the most Ash-coded. He would be most interested in knowing that, and Keldeo too, but I'll just do Victini. Nope, Meloetta, dang it. In Sapphire and Ruby anime, at one of May's contests, Harley dresses up as which character? Ash, Drew, May, or Brock? Okay, try to remember. I think he does dress up as May at one point. Like, I don't see him dressing up as any of the other people. I think it's May. I'm gonna do that. Yes! No one really knows why he does it. He's just Harley. Which popular 70s, 80s artist was featured on the ending song of The Power of One? The Beatles, Jim Croce, Donna Summer, Fleetwood Mac. I'm gonna do Jim Croce because that's the only one I don't recognize. Either that or Donna Summer. Let's see. It was Donna Summer. Damn it! Alright, episode 43. Pokemon hinted at a potential romance with which two characters? Viola and Grant, Steven and Diantha, Ash and Serena, Elaine and Steven. Oh man, please give me some gay. I feel like Ash and Serena is like a big ship. It can't be Steven and Diantha. That'd be weird. Viola and Grant, I don't see why anyone would care. But also that is a thing that would just be in episode 43. I don't know if there's actually like hinted romance with Ash and Serena. Like, Ash is just shipped with all the girls, so I don't know. And because Ash and Serena are so shippable, it's like, of course you would put that in as an option. So I'm gonna try Viola and Grant. Yay! In Black and White anime, Iris becomes rivals with a character who shares a name with American location. Oh, Georgia. Yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah, Georgia. In Diamond and Pearl anime, what is Paul's favorite insult for Ash? Loser, dork, pathetic, useless. I think pathetic. I feel like pathetic's the thing. Yes, pathetic! Whenever he can. In Pokemon Sun and Moon, which move does Pikachu replace Electro Ball with? Electro Web, Wild Charge, Rising Voltage, or Thunder. I definitely feel like Wild Charge or Rising Voltage. I don't know if Wild Charge, because it just sounds cool for the anime. Damn it, Electro Web. That's lame. Indigo League's iconic Holy Matrimony episode, what was the name of James's Growlithe? It was Growly! I love it's labeled as iconic, because absolutely true. We love Holy Matrimony. I want Growly to make a return. Does Growly ever come back? In the XYZ anime, what did Team Rocket disguise themselves as during Kalos League? Judges, referees, news reporters, janitors. I feel like janitors just fits them very well. And like all of these are like options that you could easily come up with, but judges and referees seems too big of a role for them. Just them being at the side of janitors, it just fits, so I'm gonna try that. Damn it, news reporters, which also makes sense. That was my second guess. When May makes a reappearance in Diamond and Pearl Saga, which evolution has her Eevee turned into? Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, just all of them. Which one indeed? I definitely do not remember. I feel like it would be a Sinnoh Pokemon though, right? I wanna say Glaceon. I'll just cry. Yay, May! XYZ anime, which Pokemon was revealed to be behind the attack on Gudra's homeland? Florges, Ariados, Yanmega, or Wooper. Okay, well, immediately Wooper and Florges stand out to me as not being behind an attack, while Ariados and Yanmega do. Sorry to typecast you guys, but it's just true. I'm just gonna go with Yanmega. I don't have a strong reason for it, but just something about them is a bit more intimidating to me than Ariados. It's Florges. What was the name of the song that reversed the time paradox? Erasion, Song of Time, Moonlight, We Are Number One. I feel like it's Erasion. Song of Time is Zelda. Moonlight doesn't feel right. We Are Number One's a freaking meme. Unless if it is actually that one, I will have to do a somersault. Yeah, it was Erasion. In Pokemon Journeys, Jessie and James have a Pokemon prize machine. At one point, they are given the same Pokemon. Which Pokemon is it? Dusknoir, Dusclops, Gengar, or Beartick? I feel like Gengar, out of these ones, like, has the most comedic potential, because Gengar is, like, a real prankster. Them having both Dusclops and Dusknoir is very suspicious, which means, like, it's a good chance it's one of those two. I'm not feeling anything towards Beartick. I'll go with if Dusclops and Dusknoir are there, there's a chance it's one of them. I feel like Dusknoir's got more personality than Dusclops. He's just big and scary, while Dusclops is just kind of, I mean, he's weird. But then Dusknoir is also, like, too cool looking for both of them to to just have for like a second. I don't know what the context is for this at all, but like Gengar just feels like the most fun. Whatever, Dust Noir. It was Gengar! Damn it! Oh wait, no. It was Dusclops. Yeah, Dust Noir seemed too good to be true. Alright, in the X and Y anime, what has Grant included in his gym to assist trainers who may not be capable of climbing the rock wall? Stairs, elevator, ladder, escalator. Well, I mean, it should be the elevator. Elevator is the most accessible. Yay! In the Sun and Moon anime, when using his Z move, what does Kyoei command himself to become? A raging fire, the mountain of Akala itself, a gentle breeze, a tidal wave. Well, the mountain of Akala itself sounds like a banger line to come out in a moment like that, but raging fire suits him. I'm gonna go with the mountain because that just sounds cool. Damn it. Become a raging fire and burn. Yeah, it's the one that makes the most sense. Which Generation 6 Pokemon is introduced in the Gen 5 anime? Spritzy, Froakie, Helioptile, Doublade. Helioptile seems like the most likely to me. Wait, is Helioptile Gen 6? Yeah, seems the most fitting. Yay. XY Kalos Quest, XYZ anime. What is Ash's signature phrase during Clement's technology rants? Science is so amazing. So cool. What now? I got no clue what that means, but I love it. Alright, I feel like it's gotta be the bottom two. That doesn't sound like Ash, and that feels like too mediocre to even be an answer to a question. And I've got no clue what it means, but I love it. I could see him saying that, but if this is like a frequently occurring thing for him to say a line this long all the time, it feels kind of weird. But then again, Jesse and James have their whole Team Rocket motto they do every episode, so. And then a what now does seem to, I'll do this one. I think it's cute. Let's go. Science is so amazing! Alright, in the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime, what sport did Ilima use to take part in at the Pokemon school? Cross country, Tauros racing, high diving, and baseball. Tauros racing feels weird. Let's just do cross country, why not? High diving. Ash has a double battle with Olympia. What is the name of the move that he keeps failing to counter? Psychic, Dark Pulse, Future Sight, Thunder Wave. Future Sight makes the most sense because you can't dodge Future Sight, and it's probably wrong because it's like, of course, okay, yeah, it's right. During the Kanto Grand Festival, Soledad makes which comment about Drew and Masquerade's performance? That it's a typical rookie performance, that he doesn't care, that he isn't giving enough effort, that he's done an outstanding job. Well, I feel like it's not that one because it stands out too much as being different. Typical rookie performance doesn't feel right. I'll go with not enough effort. Maybe. I feel like probably over third or first one, because Drew's gotta care. He wouldn't do this if he didn't care, right, Drew? Makes the comment that Drew's performance is typical and he fails to go out of his comfort zone. Well, that wasn't an option. If that was what you said it was, then I probably would have picked that, because I would think, like, yeah, Drew's kind of reserved. He wouldn't go out of his comfort zone, but the option I imagined that was correct is, oh, it was rookie, but whatever, it's fine. In the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime, which Pokemon does Lana always joke about catching? Primarina, Kyogre, Lugia, Lunala. I hope it's Kyogre. Make it be Kyogre. Fuck yeah. In the X and Y anime, what is Elaine's initial theory about Ash Greninja? The Greninja has some kind of chemical imbalance that allows its form to shift under a certain amount of physical pressure. That's a mega evolution. What the hell is Ash Greninja? That Greninja is some kind of mutation created by Professor Sycamore. That life is a simulation, so therefore none of this is real. I want to learn about Elaine. If this is what his explanation is for that, I need to know about him. I'm gonna go with either first or third one. I'll just do the first one. Mega Evolution. Alright. Ash's Rockruff defeats which Pokemon in a training battle? Lycanroc, Drampa, Magmar, Palossand. I want to go with Magmar. Just Magmar. Yay! I was feeling it. Before it traveled with Ash, Rowlet was in the care of which Pokemon? Toucannon, Decidueye, Oricorio. Beware. Decidueye seems too fitting, so either Toucannon or Oricorio. Oricorio gives mom energy, so I'll try that one. No. Two canon. What's the name of Diantha's assistant? Kathy Lee, Caddy Lee, Casey Lee, Carrie Lee. I'm gonna go with either Casey Lee or Kathy Lee. Yay, Kathy Lee! Alright, which character from the Unova anime makes an appearance alongside Clement in the last special episode of XYZ? Silent, Iris, and Colress. Well, it would be weird for it to be N or Colress. I just don't see Clement hanging out with these guys. But Iris and Silent, they're chill and like to be friends. Not bet N isn't chill and doesn't want to be friend. I don't know. Throw Iris in there. It's gonna be wrong. Silent, damn it. In N and Getsus Pokemon Origins episode, what does Getsus address N as? Of a freak without a human heart. His son, the man who would be king, the shadow of a man. His son feels too simple. That feels a bit too mean for Pokemon. I feel like the man who would be king, because I feel like there's like a lot of royalty imagery with Getsus and N. So I'll try that. Nah. Oh wow, they really just do that, okay. It's so visceral to me. What does Serena put on top of her Pokepuff dedicated to her Fennekin? A bow, a Fennekin head silhouette, a twig, a fire type symbol. It feels too generic. I don't know why a twig. I guess cause Fennekin will eventually evolve to have a twig. I'm gonna try a bow. It's a twig. What color are Ash's pajamas? White, green, yellow, or orange? I remember them being like a blue tone, so maybe they're white. Orange and yellow are similar tones, so maybe that's where this is. Maybe it's orange. I'm kind of feeling orange. I'll try orange. Don't be white. They're yellow. Okay. Who does Raihan say he'd like to ask out on a date? Who's Raihan? Leon, Nessa, Sonia, or B? Which one was Raihan? Sword and Shield dragon guy. I think that's who he is. I wish Leon. I don't think it's B. Nessa's a fellow gym leader, so maybe they got that connection. Could be Sonia. I'll go with Nessa. It's Sonia. But we all know it should have been Leon XD. What is the name of Acerola's Gengar? Greedy Rapu, Greedy Bamboo, Greedy Rambo. It doesn't have one. I like Greedy Rambo. Dang it, Greedy Rapu. What does Arya introduce herself as? I'm gonna go with Ariana because I like to imagine her being like, oh, it's me, Ariana. Yeah! Which of these characters is not one of Ash's rivals? Gladian, Hop, Trip, Paul. Well, I'm pretty sure Trip is. I know Paul is. I think Gladian is. Yeah, I could see not being Hop. I'll try that. Yay! What is Tapu Bulu notorious for doing? Disappearing for days at a time, falling asleep, fighting with other Pokemon, causing disturbances in island residents' homes. I'll go with falling asleep, because why not? Yay! What is James's favorite hobby? He loves collecting things, baking. So he loves collecting bottle caps in particular, not just things. Bottle caps, Pokeballs, and all other things. What is the name of a trainer that Elaine battles in his introductory scene? Aster, Astrid, Alice, Allison. Astrid sounds cool. Yay, Astrid is cool! Which Pokemon is responsible for knocking Elaine unconscious? Charizard, Kyogre, Metagross, Rayquaza. Let's go with Metagross. Yeah! Steven's Metagross attempts to knock the attacks away, but accidentally hits Elaine with one of them. That's very funny. I love the idea of Steven just accidentally knocking someone out cold. Ash only catches one of his Pokemon by battling. The rest follow him. Which Pokemon is it? Oh, in X and Y specifically. Talonflame, Noivern, Greninja, Pikachu, Goodra, Hawlucha. Probably Hawlucha. That just makes sense. Damn it. Talonflame. Which Pokemon appear from the future to build an ultimate weapon in X and Y? Malamar, Espeon, Bronzong, Gothitelle. I remember there was a thing with Malamar doing mind control on people. If you feel any of Malamar or Bronzong, it's also X and Y. Let's do an X and Y Pokemon. Incorrect. Oh yeah, it's correct. Woohoo. When lost in Tapu Fini's mist, which allows people to see the loved ones they lost, Lily and Gladian find their father. Oh, I'll just answer true because I don't know. Lily and Gladian fail to find their father, which leads them to believe that he is still alive. I see. Mallow's battle with Lana during the Alola League was the first time she successfully uses a Z move. Well, the last one was false, so this one will be true! Yay! Serena is the first character to introduce Sylveon to the Pokemon anime. I'm gonna go with false. Cause, yeah. What does Brock use use his frying pan when he's caught in a heavy storm? A drying pan. Classic. Bonus question, across all 23 seasons of the Pokemon, how many shiny Pokemon has Ash caught? Well, I know he got shiny Noctowl. 2 might be a good answer. I'll try that. Damn it, only 1. Just a Noctowl. 50%! Alright, I'm gonna run through this again.
Later.
Woo, 100%! I think I should probably end the episode there then. And next time, oh, you know what, let's heal my Pokemon before I forget I have to do that. And next time, we will try to recover from this hefty gym battle. Hope to see you next time. Bye!